can't hold on. The Packers set at the line. Dime package. There's a flag right there. Wilson's unable to connect that time.
Holding offense.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. Two-minute warning looms, and this may be the last play before it hits. And incomplete as Baldwin can't hold on. 2-minute warning. Welcome back, and we're coming out of the 2-minute warning. And Hayward nearly had the pick.
The Seahawks really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's third long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
And it's a fake. They're running a fake. And that's Shields, who almost came away with the pick.
Well, I love seeing plays like this, a fake punt when you throw the football and it doesn't work. Hey, it's easy to do these things in practice, but when you got to do it in the game, you can feel the pressure, you get tight, and sometimes you just cannot execute the play.
Second down coming up. They get set quickly, ready for another snap. Rodgers going to take off with it. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Powers his way across. Touchdown.
Play against his quarterback, you got to worry about so many things. He's smart. He makes good decisions. Has a terrific throwing arm, and he can also do this. You cover him, he'll find a way to get it done. That's a nice scramble for the touchdown.
The Seahawks have let this one get away from them today. Need to try and turn things around in a hurry. The score's 34-0. Runs up to grab it at the 4. And they have him covered up and bring him down inside of the 15. And Marshawn Lynch heading back onto the field. He's got to be hoping things improve for him on this drive, because up to this point, it has not been one of his better days.
Well, he's the star of the football team, and they win games because of him. So if he's not having a good day, usually that means just what we're seeing here. They're losing. So find a way to get him more involved. Maybe throw him a pass if that's what it takes, but get this offense and especially this run game rolling. Wilson's able to get outside the pocket that time, and it's a good job getting outside the pocket, but there's nowhere to throw it, and the pass is incomplete.
Lynch is lined up as the single back. Wilson's taking off, and he's thrown to the ground.
That's an excellent job by the defense. Just gets quick penetration in there, hits the quarterback, and gets the sack. That clock keeps moving. What a job by the defense in this situation.
Jackson is in the backfield. Wants to go deep. And it's incomplete. Phil, we talked to the coordinator yesterday. He thought he had a good game plan for this offense, but obviously at halftime it's going to be back to the drawing board.
Jim, I like the thought process they've had out here in the game so far, but the players are just not executing. They're making really simple, silly mistakes. If they stop doing that, I think they can start making some good plays and get down the field and score some.
Lynch. The Seahawks turn the ball over on downs. Another big play by the team as we approach halftime. This time it's the defense that comes through with a fourth down play.
Yeah, good job by the defense. They had a great first half. The offense is cooking. The defense, that fourth down stop. I got to ask you, what do you think was going through the head of the coach in that situation on the other side, and he's going for it on fourth down?
Aaron Rodgers going to take it from the shotgun. Had it for just a second, but then it came out on contact.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
That's a ball that should have been caught.
You got to try to avoid this as a quarterback. Don't throw off that back foot unless you have to. When you do, there's just no way you're going to be as good if you had good balance. That time the throw's off the mark.
The offense back out on the field here for this fourth and short play. The Packers turn the ball over on downs.
Got to give the secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
The Seahawks will try to put a little drive together and not give the football away, Phil, as each team seems to want to treat it like it's a hot potato.
Well, sometimes it is a hot potato. Did you know back in 1985, Jim, I set a record for fumbles in a football season? It wasn't easy to do, but I accomplished it. It was a lot of hard work, and I got it done.
Takes it from the 4, and here we go. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Packers defense is having a field day so far. They've been ready for just about anything the offense has tried. A very impressive display here, partner.
Jim, they are whooping tail on the defensive side. That's the cleanest way I can say it. They have been fun to watch, dominating physically, and they got a shutout going. When you see this cover 2 defense as a quarterback, you got to know where to throw the football. That time he did not make a good decision. You got to throw it sometimes deep down the middle. The safeties are not there. They're outside. He did not take advantage of that coverage that time.
The pass is intercepted. Touchdown.
Well, when you study the offense and you know what they're going to do, you're able to make plays like that. You time the interception perfectly, you make the catch, and you take it all the way back for the score.
Add the extra point. The kick is good. Mason Crosby ready for the kickoff. Thomas got a chance to return this one. Nice piece of running, and he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Seahawks have gone from bad to worse after an ugly first half. There's nothing here to shine in the second half either.
Have you ever had a situation like this where it's just really gone all against you and nothing goes right and you just were absolutely awful?
Intercepted. Another big mistake right away here in the third quarter with an interception.
Look, you know you got talent. It all comes down to getting that talent and making the right decisions. That's what you have to really work on, being a little more careful with the football. Once you start doing that, you'll see better results.
Holding offense.
The defense will take the penalty. Starks is in the backfield. The Packers take it from the 43. Looking at every option. Finds Cobb. That's reception number 2 for him.
Well, once again, the offense is in the red zone. They got a big lead. I think it's up to this defense finally show a little toughness and try to stop them for once.
The Packers in for the score. That's his second touchdown today. Phil, they add another touchdown here at the start of the third. And have you ever heard of a We have a review coming from the booth.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
They went to the booth to review the touchdown, and it was not verified. Ready to go from the 13-yard line. Starks is in the backfield. 2nd and 10. In his hands, complete, touchdown. Looks like no adjustments were needed at halftime as they continued to cruise.
And they just continued what we saw in the first half. And look, you know, they had such confidence going into halftime, and they kept that emotion on their side. They came out here in the second half, and what they do, they added to their lead.
The Seahawks are in shape now to return the kick. They're setting up the return. And they have this return completely covered, tackling them inside the 15. The Packers, what did they tell us in our production meeting this week? Their defense was going to dominate this game. We saw it in the first half, and it continues here on to the second half.
Well, for once, the coaches were right. They said it. They expected their defense to play well. And, you know, it's been better than that. It's been borderline great.
Got a flag. They're going to get him here for a sack.
Holding offense.
The defense accepts the penalty. The Packers defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Got a big lane. Lynch is tackled down at the 17. Big, powerful Marshawn Lynch that time, taking it a long way down the field.
Oh, man, he fits this offense perfectly. They like to run the football with power, and I would say he is a power running back, no doubt. Breaks tackles, and then when he breaks those tackles, able to pick up big yards.
Tried to find his target over the middle, but that pass goes incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 7 now after that incompletion. They bring in the extra tight end. Wilson's running away from the pressure. We still have more than a quarter to play here, Phil, but this defense shows no signs of wearing down.
I think we're surprised by this, really. We didn't expect them to just dominate all day long, and so far it has been total domination.
The fake is on, and they're looking to pick up the first. He's hit as he throws it.
Well, anytime you run a fake punt and you let somebody throw the football besides the quarterback, even though the play is there and everybody's wide open, you still have a chance of not making it work. Why? Because the guy throwing it is not an NFL quarterback.
The line of scrimmage is the 17. And Starks is in the backfield. Single back set. 2nd down and 10. Aaron Rodgers to Randall Cobb, and that's an incompletion.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
Rodgers will have it in the pistol. 3rd down and 10. He's in for the touchdown, but there is a flag down.
Holding offense.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. Starks is in the backfield. The Packers from the 27. 6 on the board for the Packers.